Back to Minecraft Vanilla series. We're going to do a quick episode before bed tonight, and I actually just paused the game at a very... Ooh, hold on. 1936... We got a new update. I better check it out. Hold on. 19W36A. Okay, let me just check this out real quick. I'll do it on camera. Obfuscation maps are now published with all future releases of the game. Added features found in Minecraft. Honey bottles are now less filling. Fixed bugs. Okay, so it's mostly a bug fix. Doesn't look like they did a whole bunch of things. Trying to sleep in a bed during daytime will now set the player spawn. Oh, that's interesting. So they moved some features from other versions of Minecraft to Java Edition. You can set spawn during day. You can ring a bell with redstone. Oh, that's it. You can dry sponges in the nether now. Oh, and you can dispense fireworks more accurately. There's a... Okay, cupping bee, necessary... Bee are not affected by beta arthropods. Honey level. Custom beehive. Well... Oh, yeah, this one was... I was having issues with this bug in a different world I had. So, it's good that they fixed that the bees will sleep at night and go into the hive. So they just fixed a whole bunch of things with bees, basically, which is really important. So, cool. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of that. And we'll just keep going. We should back it up, but these are bug fixes. It's not going to affect anything. Okay, the reason I loaded this in here, right here, is because there's a slime that generated. So, that gives me an idea that a slime chunk exists somewhere. Now, you can reveal chunk borders. Let me just, hold on, F3G, okay, sorry. Had to look that one up, so we just push F3 and G. Yeah, hold it, okay. So, we don't know that it generated in this chunk, but it's in this chunk. And so, I'm going to make an educated guess that it either spawned in this chunk that I'm in here, or this one right here. And we know that they spawn at level 40 or below, so it could have spawned up here and fallen down, or it could have spawned somewhere else. But here's what I'm going to do. We are currently in our little mine shaft, and actually, to give you some bearing here, let's see, I think, well, I'm actually pretty sure that the entry to the mine shaft is really close somewhere. I just can't remember which direction. Hang on one second. This always seems louder in person than it does without the headphones on. So, okay. Yeah, I think it's somewhere up here is the entrance. So, I'm going to put a sign here so I don't lose this location. Actually, I don't have the materials to make a sign. Okay. How can I mark this as... What can I build? So slime chunk, I'm just going to do 10 levers to kind of indicate this is a slime chunk, okay? There's no way I'm going to forget this crazy lever wall to indicate this. Either this one or that one there. Yeah, I guess oh, here. So I put this like that. That way I can remind myself that it might have been that one over there. Okay, in the meantime, though, what we're definitely going to do, F3G, is we're going to go ahead and go down there and get the slime from him. Assuming he hasn't despawned. Don't fall. Oh, shit. Okay. Don't go in the lava, buddy. Okay, come here. Come here. Alright, let's get rid of these mobs real quick. Nice. Okay, and there's the slime. Nice. Okay, so we got some slime there, which is really important. Now, you know, it's slime you're going to use for like farms and for leads and for things like that. We actually have a few leads already because we stole them from the one guy. But okay, so that's our slime and our slime potential slime chunk, which we can build a slime farm in later. And it's really kind of hard to find those. In fact, I might want to confirm that that is a slime chunk at some point using some tools that I would normally be hesitant to use much, but for the fact that, you know, I found the slime legitimately in this particular situation here. So I was just gonna see if there's any diamonds over here real quick while I'm down here. Gotta find my way back though, and that's always a little tricky when you start making your underground passages more and more complex like this. So I'm just gonna, let's go back this way. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And let's grab this iron real quick. Okay, and then let's go ahead and dig back here. Not picking up this cobblestone because I'm full inventory already. What we're going to do this episode, I've done a lot off camera actually. And we're going to just do, I'm going to show you what I've done, and then I'm going to, we're going to do some stuff with enchanting, I think. Loud sound, okay. So I just got to find my way back now. I vaguely remember this room at one point. Get some more torches down here. Okay, this looks promising. Yes, this is the main corridor. Perfect. Again, that's up there, and this is going to be my means out. And this is where I heard the slime. I heard the slime when I was going up this thing. I built this thing, by the way. I don't think this was here last time I played, but I basically expanded my mine way down, and I built this powered rail thing that takes me all the way back up to the top. Now, if I jump out right about here, it'll bump into that cart and go all the way back down to the bottom. Same thing happens when I take that down. In theory, it bumps into that cart and goes back to the top. So either way, we should have access. Oh, I rebuilt this. This was the way out, and now it's this way. So, yeah. And I put white diorite blocks to mark that. Been building on this a lot. I've built a couple of exterior walls for this level. I want these walls to be tall, so I did them. They're 9 above this surface here. This lower impression area is going to be my library. I've been building the walls kind of around that. Storage is going to be back here for now. I may move that at some point, but... Oh, killed a zombie, got a carrot. That's a nice development as well. I'm going to put the slime in my valuables chest for now. Got a few music discs by manipulating skeletons to kill creepers. Always cool. Boy, we really need to consolidate this redstone, but for now it's fine. Just putting some stuff away real quick. Tons of diorite here, which we'll use to build. We might do a little bit of building this episode, but maybe not too much. Dirt, and let's get this smelting. Oh yeah, I was making some more dried kelp so I can add to the library floor there. Whatever. Let's put the adventure stuff away. Okay, and then let's get the gold smelting as well. Okay. And as you can see, my level there is pretty decent, so we're going to have the ability to do a little bit of enchanting here as well. So, and my iron I've been putting in here, it looks like, so we'll do that again. Keep a stack on me. Get the dried kelp in here. Okay. So first things first, let's go plant this carrot and get that going. What I'm going to do with the carrot, and I haven't really explained this too well, I replaced the the potatoes in this one with beetroots, but otherwise it's wheat and potatoes in the other 3, which are the primary crop groups that I'd like to cultivate. Oh, we got a zombie. I gotta be careful about him. I'm trying to think. I think I want to keep the wheat again. So let's slowly start replacing these potatoes with carrots. Okay. And I could get bone meal and do it much quicker, and I might do that off camera, but for now I'll just let it kind of go naturally. You know, killing enough zombies, you will get all of the main important crops in the game. We have creepers. Please blow up in the river, thank you. Okay. And you as well. Actually, he was injured. Okay, so no actual structural damage there. So, I've been doing so much off camera, and it's just because it's a lot easier to kind of do a little bit of that than it is to set up a recording and all that jazz. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, but I do like still getting some manual experience over here on this island. I'm still waiting for a zombie villager to come by. I will probably want to dig some of this out at some point. Maybe make that into a little exit there, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and focus on some enchants now. So a couple things. First of all, I'm going to grab just a little bit more leather. I've been, periodically harvesting my cows over there, and so I've been getting some leather there. And let's get some paper. Okay, so there's a bunch of books. Okay. And actually, I kind of am in the mood to just create a very limited number of bookshelves. So let's grab some material for that. Maybe I'll just do 2. And we'll have 4 books left over. And you don't need to do this. This is purely for aesthetic purposes. I still have, let me grab these diamonds as well. My diamond count has been growing slowly over time. I added full diamond armor. As you can see here, I'm ticking it off. Probably ready to make some diamond tools. But for the bookshelves, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's the maximum, that's the minimum you need to get the full level of enchants. But I'm gonna slowly build this into a 3x3x3 kind of thing. So that's great. Okay. And let's grab our lapis out of there. I've been saving some of the other, like my silk touch pickaxe and this projectile protection helmet. I could combine those in theory. But let's see what we get. I do have protection 3 on that. Protection 3 unbreaking on that. Protection 2 feather falling on that one. So really, our armor is all enchanted. Could get smite 3. Aqua affinity would be good for our helmet eventually. But we'd lose 2 levels. If I don't have anything better, I might do that. But let's craft up just one of each other tool down here. Including, sadly, that diamond hoe. I will eventually want to start using that. In fact, somewhat wasteful, but there's an achievement that you get by using up the entire durability on a diamond hoe. I'm not even going to enchant the thing. I'm just going to start using it as my new hoe for whenever I do. And I could just go around and, prepare a field somewhere, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's get the other ones now. The first one is the sword. Let's get that out of the way. Then we'll get the shovel and the axe. Okay. Now, when we go over here, let's see what we get. Unbreaking 3, not bad. I mean, it's not great. Unbreaking 3. Okay, so ideally we'd want silk touch on a shovel. I think aqua affinity is the best one I see that pops right up. Actually, we didn't do the sword yet, did we? Smite 4 is pretty darn good. I think it goes up to Smite 5 if I'm not mistaken, but let's take that one. We'll use up 3 levels. Smite 4, so that's a really powerful sword now. Luck of the Sea 2, not bad. Again. Unfortunately, I can't double enchant things. Efficiency 4, Fortune 1, Efficiency 1. Not blown away by those. Efficiency 4, let's grab that. So that's a really nice axe there, which is great. And then we're down to level 28. Let's just see if there's anything awesome that pops up here. Knockback. Oh, Impaling 3. Is that a harpoon one, I think? And Bane of Arthropods projectile protection. What else could we do? I can actually, let's combine those. So we can combine these 2 helmets like this. Or like that, I guess. Oh, what's the problem here? Do I need to repair it first? Well, maybe. Whatever. Let's see if that goes together now. Why can't those combine or stack? Are they incompatible enchantment types? I don't know. Well, whatever. I'm going to keep the protection one there, protection 3. Unbreaking would be good to add to that. Do I have unbreaking? No, I don't. I do not. Let's put that there. And then let's go here. What we might want to do is just create some new other alternative armors and see if we get better enchants. But let's, now that we've done some more work, let's see what pops up now. Again, we're going to be at the level 2 area. Unbreaking 2 would be okay for now. It's really the only other thing we can really enchant other than a book. Book will give us Bane of Arthropods 2. I'd rather have the Unbreaking on my shovel, probably. Unbreaking 2. It'd be really nice to add Silk Touch to that eventually. Okay, I guess I'll do that. We're basically just going to use up some of our levels here real quick. Efficiency 2. These are basic enchants. Protection 2. See if there's any double ups there. Not really. So, you know, pretty standard stuff. The only thing I could think of... Oh, you know what I could do is I could throw protection 1 on one of my armors. Get that protection up to 3. That's 3, 3, 2, and 2. What I could do is throw it on this one. So protection 2 plus protection 1 book and 5 levels gives us... I thought that would add... Make it a protection 3 helm. I guess not. What about... I could probably stick it on this one. This one. That's what I was trying to do earlier. I guess you can't. I guess that's incompatible. That's weird. I did not realize projectile protection and protection were incompatible. Because I'm stupid, I guess. Okay, well... unfortunately, this one, I don't have an extra fortune. Do I? No. So I'm just going to want to keep building up my book collection, basically. That's what I'm going to want to do at this point. I will throw the diamonds in here for now. And whatever, I'll keep that. But I think that's going to do it. Let's repair the pickaxe. You definitely want to keep your eyes on these, especially a good pickaxe like this one's pretty decent. You definitely want to repair these whenever you can. Keep them nice and fresh like that. Alright, so I'll put the diamonds away. We're going to need a new source of diamonds, or we're at least going to need to continue to mine. And this is pretty good for mining, but it's still not perfect. Okay, so that's that. So we've got new crop. And those dogs are so annoying. Sorry about that annoying sound, guys. I turned my compost thing into an auto composter deal. Put seeds or whatever in here. Could actually just throw these in here. And it just automatically shoots out bone. Actually, that doesn't work, okay. But whatever organics you put in here, it'll shoot into there, shoot out bone meal here, so it's kind of free bone meal. Been working on my dock system down here just a little bit. I will also show you my turtle system is out of control over here. It's been out of control for a while. But as you can see, and periodically I'll come over here and kill a few turtles, but there's so many eggs here. And we are starting to get these shoot things, or scoops, or whatever they're called. And eventually we'll be using those to make a helmet. In fact, I think I could do that now. I just want to come over here and see if there's any scoots in the ocean I can manually grab real quick. There are some turtles that aren't part of my farm that nonetheless grow up. Is there a drowned I'm hearing? I think I heard a drowned. Whatever. Yeah, I don't see any, but... That's the whole point, right? They're kind of hard to find. But let me show you this this helmet you can make out of these things. I'm going to take 4 and 5. So just like a normal helmet. And we'll go over here. And you can craft that. Turtle shell. It is a source of armor, but it's not very good. But the beauty of it is it actually gives you a 10-second head start before you start suffocating in water. So watch this. Heading all the way down. Let me get the debug screen off. And basically, and it's just then right there that my bubbles start. Well, actually, they're still okay. There, they started to go tick down. So it gives you quite a bit more ability to go underwater. And actually, let me show you another thing. Oh, actually, no, that's not a thing. I thought it gave you just a little bit of better visibility. But anyway, what I want to do real quick, since I have that turtle shell thing, I feel actually that I could probably start going to some of these little sites like this one here, checking them out real quick. Now, you got to watch out for drowned zombies down here. I think they spawn in this area. But as you can see, there's some pretty cool blocks. There's some chiseled cobblestone and whatnot. So because we have that 10-second head start, we're going to have a lot more flexibility to kind of do some surface dives down to here. I thought this had a chest in it. And my bubbles are just now starting to go down. It does. And we do have a buried treasure map, so that's awesome. So we'll go ahead and head back up. And we are getting out of breath, but we're really close to... Actually, we didn't take any damage on that dive. That's pretty awesome. So that's the power of the turtle helmet. And I think there was another little ruin thing here I want to check out, so let's head back down. Another 10 seconds of free breath. Get rid of that and that. And let's just kind of pop down here. Is there another chest anywhere? I do not see one. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Well, I guess I'll get rid of some of these. I don't really need it, but let me check out this one when I go back down. Go ahead and refill on air. And one more time. I don't know how well you can really see. I know you can see the lighted areas. And actually, there are those things which I could silk touch out of there, which I might do at some point actually, because they're kind of fun and attractive lights to have. And we're getting like that ocean music, which is pretty cool. But I'm not seeing any other chests down there, so let's... I think we got what we came for. Okay. I mean, I could do that to several other sites, and actually, you know, I'm sure that if you're good enough, you could probably... the turtle helmet would probably be useful. I'm not sure it'd be sufficient by itself, but it sure be useful to do a water monument. That music is kind of jarring. It's not jarring. It throws you a little bit if you're used to traditional Minecraft, because it's a new music track that was added in 1.13, and I think it's just comes on when you're in the ocean biome. Should I kill some fish? Nah, it's all good. So anyway, that's the turtle shell helmet. I'll go put this away along with my kelp or whatever those things are, seaweed. I did kill a few of those, so I made, you know, there's a lot of these in this ocean. Get some experience here, maybe. We're swimming way too slow for that. Okay. Then I gotta show you my nether situation. Now, I want to just tell you that I've basically gotten to the point now where I feel like it's not as necessary. Hang on one second, that is so loud. Where it's not as necessary to restrict myself with the strict set of rules I initially imposed on myself. This is the case because I have built quite a network of bridges, and I've got a nether hub well underway here. And I'm actually going to grab a stack of stone real quick. So let me put some stuff away real quick. Put that there, and I'll put... let's just take a glance at this too. Okay, so we are... Yeah, so that's actually over... Is that the same treasure we looked at earlier? The turtle farm treasure? It looks to be the same goddamn treasure. God damn it. Yeah, to the right of the bridge. Yeah, it's definitely the same. Well, at least it's marked in the same location. I don't know if that's something you can do anything about, but... does it have a number? Buried treasure map? No, it's just buried treasure map. So I'll look up the mechanics about that and see if there's anything notable about what we're doing with that, but where did I put the buried treasure map? That's my horses. Oh, here we go. Well, I'll have to check that out. Alright, so we'll put this kelp in here. Get some wheat there. And then, I'm fine with everything else there. Okay. And then let's put this turtle hat in here for now. Okay, oh, you know what? Oh, I almost forgot. I have all these other books here that I haven't been storing here. Tell you what, let's make this into a double chest real quick. And let's put these books away. And then actually I need to consider whether I want to try to merge anything else. So I'll just put these in order here. This mending, I might want to throw on my pickaxe, to be honest. We'll see. Fire protection 4 would be good to add to something. Efficiency 5 would be amazing to add to something. Probably the pickaxe, to be honest, to get it up to 5. Quick charge efficiency 4. Sweeping edge 3. So we could put sweeping edge on the sword if we wanted to. But I think I will... I mean, the other option would be to put mending on my chest plate or something. It's not even that good of a chest plate, so... I think I will go ahead and put it on my pickaxe. I think I want to do that before pretty much anything else, because I really want to keep this pickaxe. So that'll give mending to my Fortune 2 pickaxe. I really want Fortune 3 at some point. And I think I will get a book eventually, so... Let's go ahead and commit to that. Until we get a Fortune 3 pickaxe. I think that makes the most sense anyway. And if we can get efficiency 5 on that puppy, that'd be even better. Yep, let's do that. Oh, and we don't have quite the levels for it. So let's hang on to that for a second. I bet we can get the levels fairly quickly in the nether. Oh, and I was going to grab a thing of stone. Okay, so there's so much to do for the next project that I'm going to show you here. But I'm going to grab a thing of... and I'm going to make these into bricks, and I'll show you why. And if I die and I lose this book, I'm going to be real mad. And we have some creepers, and that's not cool, man. Oh, man, let's just go out here and deal with them. You know, when you get kind of ganged up on by creepers, the best thing to do maybe is try to accept that they might well destroy your situation and go ahead and let them blow up. And that's often a very safe way to avoid your creation being destroyed. And you can obviously do that with them blowing up in the water. Also helps to launch the other mobs nearby. And we do have some rain, so grab these levels. These experience beads mean a lot more when you're at low level, of course. Okay, and we're going to pop right into the nether and get away from those guys. Now I do have... I maybe should have grabbed some more obsidian, but I do have the beginnings of a nether hub system here. I have this one going out to here. I don't have anything connected to it yet. I have this one going over to here, and I'll show you why I did this one here. I did this one here because, and you'll see here momentarily. Okay, where are we? What the... I could have sworn I had it linked up to that. Apparently we created a new nether portal, and I do kind of feel like I should... I'll try to fix this off camera. I thought it was connected to that one on the Mushroom Island, but I guess it's connected to this one. So what I'll have to do is go back into the nether and place another portal about, you know, what is that, 50 or 60 or 70, let's call it 78, let's call it 80 blocks that way. You can kind of tell if actually I could do this. So so that's 16 blocks. But, hang on. 32, 48, let's call it 60. So 60 blocks divided by 8 is like, what is that, like 7? 56, yeah, 7.5. So 7.5, let's call it 8 blocks that way in the nether, and like 2 blocks that way. So 8 and 2, that's not very much, but we can easily do that. And obviously, you know, when you break this thing, it breaks the entire portal, which is fine. And I know you can hardly see what I'm doing here. Here, I'll show you. That's better. But let's just go ahead and grab this portal up. I need at least 10 of these obsidian blocks. But I'm going to go ahead and get all of them. Because why would you have floating obsidian blocks? And plus, they're fairly... It's a lot more convenient to get them now than it is to get them somewhere else, you know. By the way, that mending book that I used, you can only get those through dungeons and fishing. And, I don't know, maybe a librarian trade or something. You cannot get them through regular enchant RNG. So you have to find them or discover them in a treasure setting rather than craft them, essentially. Almost got it here. Last one. So we decided 7 blocks and 2 blocks, right? And these obsidians tend to sink quite dramatically, apparently, before going to the surface. So we'll just grab a few of these. Okay, we still have 1 there. We're going to lose some health here, potentially. Oh, actually we didn't, somehow. Okay, well, let's head back and grab... They do slowly float back up, but man, they are slow at floating back up, so that's a really interesting dynamic. Somebody who's really smart, a lot smarter than me, could probably figure out how to utilize the slow floating speed of obsidian. But anyway, I built this. I thought I had built it over here somehow, but I guess I didn't do a good job connecting it up. But this is the nether portal that will eventually lead to the mushroom island here. And we saw this, I think, last time in a boat. I could be wrong on that. By the way, mobs won't spawn on this material. This is mycelium. And we would silk touch grab some of that, but we're not going to be able to right now. There are a few mushroom cows, not very many. If I were to mine it with a regular shovel, it would turn to dirt, so I'm not going to do that. But, oh, and there's another island over there even. Looks to be spruce trees there. I like to kill these drowned because they do have a couple good drops. And the most notable one that I'd really like is a trident. But we're not quite there yet. Okay, do I have... No, I don't have... Okay. So, this one is fine. I don't mind this location in the overworld, but I do mind... And it is a little bit lower to the ground, too. Okay, that's the one I went through, right? Yeah. So let's break this one. And it's 1, 2... And then it's going to be 3 over, or 7 over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, we could probably just be on the safe side and go a little bit farther. If we could go right about here, we could do it in this wall. I'm not sure if changing the orientation really matters, but I think it would look really good if we make it right at the end of this thing. So let's do that. Let's put it right there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 3 or 4 over, depending on how you count it. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this direction. So it should be right about where we want it. In fact, let's go 1 further in. Whatever. Okay. And let me go ahead and put another rack down here, get this all fitted properly. And yeah. Perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do is this. Oops. Smarts. And get that one. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of that. Do have a gas fireball. We are being attacked, and I normally would respond to that immediately, but I was mining obsidian and I didn't feel like it. Ooh, almost got him. Man, this area is so treacherous for ghasts. Oh man. Uh-oh, did I anger? I think I angered him. Yep, they're angry. So the best way to deal with this, real quick, is okay. A couple things. You can kind of escape a little bit, but it's best to deal with them in a tunnel. Okay, they're gonna kill me. Oh shit. And I should have put a block in place. Okay, wow. A little surprised that I didn't die there. So I do have a block in place now, so they can't get in here. We probably took quite a bit of... Well, that armor, let me tell you, if we didn't have that armor upgrade, we would have died there. Those guys pack a mean punch. Let's see if we can get back out here without... Yeah, so moral of the story... Sorry, gotta turn this down. This is still very loud. Moral of the story is... Don't shoot gassed fireballs at zombie pigmen. Now, we may still be under attack. But one thing I'm going to do real quick is try to get a little bit of experience through quartz mining, which is a very effective way of gaining experience in this game, manually. We don't have an experience farm yet, so this is really one of our only options. Lava does kill experience beads, by the way. Okay, well, whatever. So let's carefully walk over next to these guys. Do you love me? Do you love me now? You're not gonna kill me. Okay. Well, actually, I must say we handled that fairly well, all things considered. This almost ended. Okay. So let's try this again. Couple things. First of all, let's light this puppy up. Secondly, this one leads to that thing in the sky, so we're going to bust this one. And I'll just grab the obsidian quick. And we'll use all this obsidian, by the way. Don't worry about that. But this is one little lesson, I guess, if you want to think of it that way, as how to deal with your... hang on. Why are there two nether portals? That is weird. It spawned another nether portal next to my original one. That doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, like I'm trying to teach a lesson about how to do nether portals and it's like not making sense to me. These things can be kind of temperamental, to be honest. But let's see what happens here. Oops, okay. Now anyway, the reason that I brought the stone bricks obviously was to go like this, and that, and that, and that. Okay. So what we can do is just connect these up, make it nice and pretty. And we may, at some point in the future, build this to go off that direction or something, but for now, and we might even make it go beyond this, but for now we will go ahead and see where this takes us. Okay, so it did, oh perfect, okay. So that's exactly what we wanted. It went right to the Mushroom Island, so now we have direct access from our main island to the Mushroom Island. By the way, this is annoying me. Okay. So let's see if I can reverse my steps now and go back. Yes, very good. Okay, so that's good. Awesome. Sorry, Pigment, once again, for that last time. I did get a couple gold nuggets out of the deal, though, and a couple levels as well. Still working on precisely what I'm doing here, but I think what I will do is something like this. And I want to make this so that gas can't destroy it. So, you know, maybe I'll just kind of, for now, go like this. That creates a bit of a wall, but it's not complete yet. I want to check out this. Now, this is the one that I built that I know for sure is fine. This one is the new one that mysteriously and randomly generated. I want to see if it takes me back. Yeah, it just takes me back there. So it's not doing anything new or crazy. But anyway, it's this still feels very loud to me. Okay. But now let's go on this way, because I definitely spent some time work. Oh, okay. I just get scared when they start walking towards me. Let me just fill this in quick. Okay. So this is the sort of yellow brick road, as it were. And in fact, I could make these... I could find a better brick pattern if I wanted to do actual yellow brick. But as you can see, we put a portal here. Now this one, where did this one? This one was just a random guess. And I'll tell you where it took us. This is not where it took me last time. This is totally not where it took me last time. It took me down to a cave last time. So I don't understand why this is taking me up here this time. Let me just head back and see what's going on. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that at all. But whatever. And then I put this one, so this is going to eventually connect over here. And I think I just need to be maybe a little bit more frugal with how often I place the nether portals, but... Or maybe I need to place them from the overworld. Maybe I should just, like, watch a tutorial on that. See if I can figure it out. 'Cause apparently I don't have it figured out. Oh shit, these things can be a little bit trickier than you'd think. Once I get my diamond sword in action, once I use up my durability on my iron sword, I'm going to be a lot more lethal for all mobs. I'm very excited for that. Oh, we do have some blaze powder though, so that's worth it right there. Not to mention the experience. And we're very close to that moment when we will get to change over to the diamond sword. In fact, we could speed things along. Oh, this is for a different reason. This will help get my pickaxe to be efficiency 5. You know, one thing that some people don't like about efficiency 5 pickaxes is that it just completely melts through the nether, like it's not even there, you know. It's kind of inconvenient, I guess, if you're trying to precisely mine, so some people even bring a second pickaxe for that purpose. But, you know, it for like a quartz block, it's pretty good. I like to put out these fires whenever I can. Okay, so let's check this one out. This one I placed off camera, and I hope this works this time. I feel like the game, like, maybe when I unload the game or when I, like, restart the game, it just kind of... God damn it. Yeah, this is not what I want. See, right there, that's the one that I want. That's what happened last time. So, I guess I need to move 80 blocks that way and 20 blocks this way. So I guess I'll have to do this again. Nice. Almost got sent back to the nether there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break this up. By the way, I am, like, straight up increasing the total obsidian supply that I have, which I guess could be construed as useful. I mean, it's, I guess, time I won't have to spend doing it later. I guess if I really wanted to speed this up, I'd make an anvil and get that efficiency 5 on this guy. These are fairly quick breaks. I mean, it's kind of like mining diamond. No, not even. Is it? No. I'm trying to think if there's a comparable example of how long it takes to break these blocks compared to what it should, but I don't think there is. Okay. So I want to go, let's just check this out. This is facing north, so I want to go 80 blocks north and 20 blocks west, basically. Or let's call it 70 blocks north and 30 blocks west. 70 north, 30 west. Adds up to 10. Okay. I think I got this. Alright, this is shallower water, which is convenient. Okay, and is that pretty much it? Or where are my... Are they floating? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and head to shore. Yeah, we just have a decent supply of obsidian at this point. So what's going to happen, in theory, this is going to take us back to the same portal that we came here through, but I'm going to have to rebuild the nether side portal to be closer to this accurate location. See, again, when I did this off camera, it created these locations, but then I thought I had got it all set, but I guess not. Oh, hi. Okay, you got a fishing pole, so you can come on up. Got these torches. There's a sunken ship over there, I think. Oh, whatever, as long as you don't have harpoons. Boy, there's a lot of drown over here. Be nice if I had some wool on me, or string for that matter, I guess. And there's another one with a fishing pole. Oh yeah, and we're in a desert now. Oh, is that a zombie villager I see over there? I think it is. I'm really not in a position to deal with him right now, though, in the way that I'd, like, perhaps want to. Alright, good enough. There's a turtle. Oh, another drown. My goodness, there's a lot of you guys. Okay. There's zombie sounds coming from, I think, underneath. Let's take a quick peek down here. Probably want to build something to secure that area so I don't hurt myself. But let's see if I can find out where these zombies are coming from. Sounds like real close to here. Well, hard to say. I'm curious and I do want to know, but I'm not curious enough to spend my whole game looking for it. So I'm just gonna let it be for now. I'll come along here and find it, maybe off camera or something. But let me put these here, so let's protect that. And then let's also, so this is very interesting, just FYI. It's a desert. Looks like a plains over there. I've not explored this at all. Looks like a birch forest of some sort here. Maybe a mountain almost over there with probably spruce, I imagine. So we have some really good resource opportunities before us, which is really good. But let's fix this issue first. So 70 north, 30 west, which means 8 north. 8 north. Which way is north? It's west. So 30 west is 5 west or so. And maybe a little lower to the ground. So maybe like right down here would be good. So north, if it's 80, or if it's like, yeah, 80, it's about 10. So, okay, so we're at 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 right about here. And then 30 is about 4 or 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's call it right about here. So let's place it here. I think that'll get the job done, but let's get this one destroyed first so we don't have any temptation to use it again. And generate a superfluous nether portal. I think I will leave this intact just kind of as a reminder of my incompetence. And then let's get these built up. Some people are religious about using obsidian in the corners of nether portals. I am not at all. And I do have the feather falling 2 boots, which is nice. I think it protected me from some damage there. Okay. And we're back to level 14 like that. Let's see how this goes. God bless America. Why did you do this? What? I'm in the wrong direction now. Okay, hang on 1 second. I hate to do this. But I don't want to sit here and waste your time on another one of these stupid things. Okay. So we went farther north. So we were here last time, and it made us go farther south. That doesn't make any sense. Let me try to fix this real quick. This seems like a bug, but it's probably just me being incompetent. Transport to the Nether is instantaneous in creative mode. Oh, we went south, not north. That explains it. That explains it. Okay, so I'll just do that. And again, this will all even out in the end. This is just me being incompetent, not a huge deal. Okay, so if that's... let's just put it right about here. So actually, let's count it out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I already moved 1 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5, right about here. Okay, so let's put it right here. And once I finish this, I'm going to go right out of creative mode. So don't worry about that too much. It's just me fixing a stupid mistake so I don't have to waste your time on camera. Okay, so let's light this and see where it takes us. Boom, that's where it needs to. That's perfect. Okay, so that's what we want. So if I go back, here we are in the Nether with the correct portal. Okay, so let me stop here. Game mode, survival. Okay, we're back. And we do have a ghast somewhere. No idea where the ghast is, but let's go. I'm not interested in the Nether right now. Okay, so double check that. Working good. So what I'm going to do, it is nighttime. One good way to find your way back somewhere at nighttime is to leave a trail of torches or something. Could do a similar to a nether compass thing. Definitely going to be using that cactus. That's going to be important. Would love to breed these rabbits at some point. Hope most of them don't die while I'm not prepared to breed them yet. You can breed rabbits with carrots and dandelions, of which I have neither. And we got some husks. Basically, desert zombies that don't despawn in the day. This sword will be toast momentarily. And we're level 15. Excellent. Ooh, and there's, as is not uncommon, a savanna biome nearby. Oh man, these creepers. Deserts are a great place to fight mobs at night. Also, if you're looking to get some manual mob fighting drops kind of stuff in. Okay, so that's one. And now we have our smite 4. Oh, you know what? I completely biffed on that enchantment too. Smite is a great enchantment for undead, but it's not good for non-undead. And for some reason, I was thinking it was not smite, but what's the other one? Attack or power or whatever it's called for the sword. Sharpness. Yeah, I was thinking it was sharpness. That's just a mental mistake on my end. I do like to get rid of the cactuses generally though, because mobs can easily, like the neutral mobs can die on them because they're stupid. So I do like to get rid of those. Okay. Also, they destroy blocks and remove them from the game. We have another source for pigs here. Ooh, there's a downed ship. Should I go take a look at that? I don't have my turtle hat. But sure, why not? I wonder what would happen if I tried to light a fire underwater. I don't really think I've done that before. Nope, you can't even do it. Okay, so it's definitely upside down. Let me check this out right over here. Yep, we got a chest. We got some jungle wood. That's cool. Some books and paper. And a buried treasure map, of course. And I do want that jungle wood. We haven't found anything close to a jungle yet, and I would love to just steal this real quick. If for no other reason than decoration, really. Okay. Oh, we got a fellow. I'm always shocked at how, I don't seem to be taking damage right away when I run out of air. As long as I'm close, it seems to, like, give me a little bit of a break. Okay, well, let's, looks like they just use jungle wood for the masts of this ship. Let me grab this. Oh, we do have fire protection boot and suspicious stew. Rotten flesh. Running out of air. Why are we not taking damage? I do not understand why we're not taking damage right now. Is that a bug? Is it something to do with the turtle shell? Like, I feel like... Do I have, like, a lingering status effect? It doesn't look like it. I could use these dandelions to breed those rabbits, by the way. In fact, I might take... No, I can't. Yeah. I'm going to start taking a few of these. Just to kind of hyperpopulate the rabbits of the desert. Definitely want an acacia tree while I'm here. There's so much stuff I want to grab. And it's not really that far away from my nether hub. Ooh, now we're to... Oh, look at all this. This is amazing. Fuck, we got a village. We got... I'm not taking damage at all. Hang on, something's wrong with the game. I'm like invincible right now. Did I put it in the wrong game mode or something? Let me just check. Survival. Because, like, watch this. Didn't even take damage there. I do not know what is causing that, but I think if I save and quit and then come back, I'll be good. Maybe. Let's check. Oh, we do have sheep. That's... Oh, and a cat. Of course, I forgot. Still not take... I know I have protection and feather falling. I don't think that's any sort of way for me not to be taking damage right now. Maybe I'm missing something, but... Yeah. Well, since there's sheep here, I don't really need the string. So let's see if I can get 3 wool so I can have a bed. You can use fish to recruit cats, so that's going to be a thing. This is our first village of the game, which is crazy. But since we spawned on an island, I guess it makes sense. Ooh, okay, more cactus. Clay, dead bush, fine. Shearing the squid, that's funny. Okay, this is a cow herder hut thing. And there's going to be a leather working station in there, I think. Make sure it has a door. Yep, okay. A smoker, right? Okay. So this guy, whoever works here, is going to make those cows happen. Got some cats, got some more cows there, which is awesome. I'll leave that be. No reason to alter any of that. I love these new villages. Oh, we got a dead rabbit. Not sure what happened. Does the cat eat it? I think the cat maybe ate it. Ooh, look at that terracotta. That really stands out, doesn't it? There's the town bell. We got some villagers. Okay, cool. And these are obviously desert villagers. We got some sheep here. So this is going to be a shepherd hut, basically. And let's go ahead and grab some more wool. Okay, we now have enough for a bed. So that's what we want. And you are the butcher. And I could get some emeralds by giving you dead rabbits, but I don't have a rabbit farm yet, so I'm not going to do that. Let's take a look over here. We do have the iron golem there. Oops, hello. And who are you? You are the mason. Wow, that's cool. So I could trade you clay for emeralds. Stone cutter, that's cool. Awesome. And we got this iron golem there. Just a regular bed. Bed. Ooh, bread. Tons of bread. What do I not need? Paper. take the bread instead. We do have a desert temple there. I kind of want to check that out at some point here too, but let me just finish exploring the village first. These villagers do not have a farm, I have determined. They have tons of wheat hanging around, but no farm. Get rid of these cactuses for them, so they don't kill themselves again. And we have these houses that spawned up here awkwardly. A cow walking around, but two random cows just pinned in up here. So I guess it's a meat-based economy. Let's connect this up a little bit better. Looks to be a cave down there, so. And let's put that there. Okay. And this is a cartographer, sweet. Right on, that's connected here, perfect. Well, it's an interesting village. It looks to be a little bit janked up. Oops. Barrel is the fishmonger's workstation. So, you know, look, there's room for more villagers, but there's not enough food to go around. So what I would potentially do in a situation like this is try to give them something they could start farming. I guess I could do something like this. Well, actually, let me, yeah, here. Oh, cool. I actually have room for, yeah, I actually have room in my inventory for these seeds. Okay. So what I'll just do, real quick, just to give them some hope. And what we really need is a composter. So I'll have to build that too, I guess. But just getting some of these seeds here real quick. And I know I knocked a flower off there. But let me just, yeah, I'll just put them, I'll just do it right here. Okay, so we got 7 seeds, so I'll just plant those randomly along here. Okay, composter. Don't really want to use my jungle plant or jungle wood for that. Jungle wood can also be used to grow cocoa beans, and it's conceivable that I'd get like a trader, llama guy, to come along with some cocoa beans, and then I could just start growing cocoa beans without even having to go to a jungle. Could not grow jungle trees yet. So we're going to go ahead and grab these oak logs. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and we do have horses, of course. Cat. Lots of cats in the field here. No problem. So I'm going to go ahead and build... I'm actually going to do... there. We'll put this here. And then we need some fences. I tell you what, hold on. Let's get rid of this shovel. Not going to need it anymore. Okay. That'll help with their inventory situation. A few more seeds here. If I had more than just wheat seeds, I'd plant that too, but we got to get them started somehow, right? It's my basic village promotion here. Okay. So let's put this like so, and then we need to just basically get however many of these we can get. And we just don't have enough, okay. Screw it, okay. Well, we got the fence post. That's one of the things we need. Let me plant the rest of these, free up some space. Okay. Let's go grab some more oak. And actually, we desperately need to get a bed crafted real quick as well. And I really want to save some saplings from these leaves as well. And we don't have one, but we do have seeds. Got some sticks. I'd rather have the sticks than the seeds right now. Let's go grab the oak from here, and actually I'm going to just immediately prioritize making a bed before mobs spawn, because I don't want them murdering villagers. Okay. And we got an Enderman. How nice. How did he spawn already? So So pop into bed real quick. Maybe grab these dandelions as well. Where's the Enderman? Oh, maybe there's a little system down here somewhere. There's this little trench, but wouldn't explain why an Enderman would spawn there. Must be a little underground thing. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's have this suspicious dude get that out of the way. Oh wow, that completely filled up our hunger. Let's get the bowl out, and okay. Actually, we have enough, so I can make one more thing of fences. That way we can do 2 composters. Yep. So composters just go like this. Okay, we'll take the rest of those, and I'll leave the fence behind, I guess. Alright, I guess I have it. Okay. So let's pop back over to the village. Did I get... Yeah, I got 1 sapling. Let's see if I can get another sapling quick. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the bowl. I'm an idiot. Okay. I'd like to continue being able to get quick wood for the village here. So, I can't get the sticks yet. Okay, I got 2 saplings, so I'll just plant these a little closer to town. Eventually we'll want to work on horse production. There's a couple good little horse families there. This village is kind of convenient because it's spawned on the edge of a desert and has plains biome next to it. I'm just going to build a little thing like that. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 there. I'm going to put 1 there. That will generate 2 farmers eventually, in theory. And let's get these saplings in. Like so. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is make sure... Nah, it's fine. I guess the ideal thing to do would be to try to get enough planted that it's going to get the food production in a stable situation. And what I need to do to ensure that is... Well, that's going to be... This one's a dud. But if I get these along here, like this, the farmer should recognize that and try to plant there. Okay. Same over here. These will all be good farm spaces. I'll leave some grass. Ooh, do we have a little skeleton in the house already? We'd haven't mob-proof this village at all, so I am concerned about some mobs spawning in the village. Also definitely concerned about mobs spawning under the village, like down here, which appears to be the case. But we'll have to deal with that at a different time. Actually, you know, I might want to do something here because this is going to collapse at some point anyway. Let's just get it out of the way. Yeah. And that's just unsafe anyway, so probably best to try to block that off before villagers start falling down there. Alright, and we'll just kind of do that. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So that's relatively a little bit safer now, I think. Not much, but, you know, probably enough to make a small difference. Okay, so in theory, and I wonder if this village got kind of cut off in the spawning here, but... Okay, so we do have a fisherman. And that's cool. I may have to manually feed these people. It may come down to it. What I could do, you know, it's very easy. I could just grab a couple of these. You know, that's 27 wheat. That should be, you know, I'll grab one here. I'm not going to grab so many that it changes the aesthetic of these piles, but I'm going to grab a few. Okay, so we'll just go down here and we'll get this going over here with our thing. Turn that into wheat. Alright, let's give this to somebody. Problem is, this village is a bit spread out. Man, the skeleton... Oh, man. He's got a helmet on, too. He is fully clad in armor. That's crazy. Okay, he must have been already injured. I'm not getting resources, I'm just trying to light this up, so if a villager does come down here, he doesn't necessarily have to die. Still gaining levels. Okay. That does seem to be the worst of it. Oh, I guess this is the worst of it. Well, let's just light this up and try to see what we can do about that. Okay, perfect. Now, very few, if any, mobs will spawn down here. And if a villager does happen to fall down here, come down here, it's conceivable that he'll be able to make his way back over here and get out. Okay, now, let me give you food. You look like you are hungry. Here you go. Are you unemployed? Awesome, you're unemployed. Please come here. No. I was thinking about building a boat and moving him over to the farms, but here, I'll tell you what. You are going to be our food distribution guy. Take that and that. Can you take those? Yes, good, 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 good. Now go give them to your friends and then reproduce and make farmers. That is what we want. We can continue to build this village up too over time, but I just want it to be preserved enough that it can be useful for us. Okay, we do have some couple dead rabbit, or at least one dead rabbit over here as well. Rabbits are just, they just do that. They just kill themselves. On cacti, on jumping, they're just not very stable animals. So based on that, or not even based on that, I'm gonna pop into this temple here. Okay. Looks like it's fairly well lit up, but just to be on the safe side, we're gonna pop some light in, and then I usually just go like this. Man, that pickaxe is fast. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna pop down here. Okay, and we'll pop through this wall here, okay. And we'll come down along this side. And we're down, okay. I always get rid of that right away, so I don't blow up the place. Now, what can we get rid of that we don't really need that I'd rather have something else? That would be good. Maxed out on iron, okay. That'd be good, and I guess we'll just take the emeralds. I mean, let's take the bone and the rotten flesh and the gunpowder and the string. Kind of stack them up, and then we'll save the rest for next time, huh? Could take some iron horse armor. I do already have some back home, so I'm not overwhelmingly worried about that. Okay, get those bones, and that's almost a full stack of that. Okay, so I could also easily take the TNT and stuff as well, but I'm going to leave that for another time. So there's nothing overwhelmingly valuable in this temple, unfortunately, but we did check it out. Probably the best thing that we've gotten out of this village is like those books. Alright, let's go over to our bed again. How are we doing on? We're doing okay. But it's going to set again soon. So I definitely want to have my bed on me as much as possible. Now I think I want to go up to the savannah and see if I can get an acacia tree and start increasing our biodiversity, if you will. There. Okay, so I'll just take the bed with me. We'll sleep during the night, etc. Okay. So I'm going to just kind of diagonally go like this. I really want to work with bees, too. Bees are one animal that nobody in Minecraft has really had much experience with yet. And so we all want to figure that out. Okay, beautiful savanna. Let me just point myself in the right direction using some torches in case I get lost here. But I think it's just basically this way, right? So let's make a little torch arrow. Like that. See that? Points that way. And let's go to the savannah. Get an acacia sapling. This is the first time we've been on the mainland. And it's definitely not, I mean, definitely a lot easier to play this game by surviving on a mainland like this. But we're not doing that for this playthrough for various reasons, so I don't intend to stay out here. I just intend to use the resources that I can get. Go ahead and sleep while we're waiting for those saplings. Get rid of the mobs. Okay, grab our bed back. Let's get rid of these kelp. Waiting on the saplings. Really only need one for acacia. They have a high sapling drop rate, and you almost would never have a tree that doesn't spawn at least one sapling. The only tree that you have to kind of worry about getting more than one sapling, other than dark oak, which you need 4 anyway, is jungle trees. They have a really low drop rate. Acacia, spruce, oak, birch are fine. Dark oak you need 4 anyway. Excuse me, you need 4 anyway, and well, it's taking its time here. I have 22 sandstone. Wow. Oh, there we go. Okay, so get rid of the kelp and get the acacia instead. Good. And try to keep my bearings here. This will take us back to our nether portal by going directly that way. Nothing else really on the savannah to do right now. I think that the Minecraft people will be addressing that, in a sense, at some point. Got some sheep, just got some generic stuff, nothing really of note. Savannas can spawn villages, which is probably the most interesting thing about them. That's about it. They're not that interesting. They used to be. When they came out, I think it was 1.7. The Bountiful whatever world update. They were, you know, they were interesting. They were different, and they had the new acacia tree, but now everybody's used to that. It's kind of old. It feels old, so nobody gets excited about a savannah anymore. They're pretty boring. Okay, so I'm going to try to come back a slightly different route here. We do have some cows and chickens. When combined with the horses, sheep, and pigs, we have most of the game's original base animals. The horses being the more exotic of the bunch so far. I'm not sending any llamas or mules or anything like that yet. We do have cats as well, so we could, in theory, we could start trying to think about how we're going to get a cat. But that's the village, and we're back to the area where we kind of came from. I guess one thing I could have done is look for 2 high plants that I don't have yet. I have a rose, but I don't see any right off the bat that I really need. Okay, so let's just kind of go through the desert here. I gotta finish up soon. This has been a longer episode than usual, and I gotta get to bed. But yeah, that's gonna basically be it for that little area, but that was very productive. I'm really tempted to start at least take a peek over here. We have to take a peek, right? Maybe we won't fully explore it, but let's just take a peek over here real quick. Okay, so there, up here. Try to get some high ground so we can see. This birch forest is going to be boring, I have the feeling. Looks pretty darn boring. I don't see any spruce trees. The desert seems to go on this way, which means that potentially we could find another desert temple or village. We've already seen one of each right next to each other, which is pretty cool, and I do like that setup. Maybe I'll build a little embassy in that village. I would consider stealing villagers from that one, but I think I really want to do the villager conversion method instead. Alright, let's go to the top of this hill system, and then if we don't see anything, we'll head back. Let me put a torch arrow like that so we know which way to go in case we get lost. So it's dark, and I'm looking, and I see that bright spot in the middle of the flat land over there. I'll know which way I go. It's very easy to get lost in Minecraft, especially if you don't know what you're doing. This just appears to be endless desert that direction. Deserts are good for fighting mobs, like I mentioned, so I don't mind having a big old desert here. I don't see anything over there that's of interest. Doesn't mean there's nothing, but we can explore that in more detail another time. So this is just more desert, and it looks to be connected to the edge of this birch forest over here. Interesting spawn, or interesting terrain generation over there. That's a extreme hills biome, or a mountain biome they call it now. We have cornflowers. Oh, and that, what the hell? I don't know what that's. Where did we see this one, that portal? I don't recall. I'd have to go back and review the footage because we had so many confusing broken nether portals that somehow there's a portal floating in the air over there, and I don't recall making it, but I must have, obviously. Okay, this appears to be a plains. Now again, I'm trying to keep my bearings. That desert is where we came from. That's where our nether portal is, so... Oh, we do have sunflowers, though, and I kind of want one. It's infinite yellow dye, basically. Oh, and we're still invincible. I keep forgetting about that. Did I change the game difficulty? Did I, like, push... It's normal. I was like, did I push something to change the game difficulty inadvertently? Okay, I'll just grab one of those sunflowers, though. Good resource to have. I wouldn't mind grabbing a spruce tree before I leave. Oh, there's a bee. Okay, that's something I want. Okay, so we got bees here. That's great. And you can breed bees simply by feeding them flowers. And I think I will. It's part of an achievement for one thing, and second, it's just plain fun. Because it makes complete sense that bees breed like mammals. Okay, so I bred the bee. There's a hive there. I'll just note that there's a plain behind the birch forest that has bees. We will deal with them another time, but I do see some spruce trees. I'm going to grab one on my way out here. I think I have the ability to make room in my inventory for it. Then I'll walk through the spruce tree forest and get back to our nether portal. Lots of flowers, probably more bees where that came from, folks. We definitely want to recruit some sheep at some point, too. The bees, I have the feeling, are going to be somewhat difficult to get over to our area. So we'll have to see about that. But let's grab this spruce tree real quick. Sun, probably have about 4 or 5 minutes here before the... Or not that long, but... You know, a minute or two here before the sun sets. Okay, so that's that. I don't care about the wood, I just care about the saplings. Didn't really breed any rabbits, did I? Okay, here's one. Nope, that's a stick, never mind. There we go. Okay. So, I'll, what do we want to get rid of? Arrows, perhaps? Gold nugget, arrow. I guess the arrows. No, the cobblestone. Okay. Get another one just to be on the safe. Get a couple here. I could even plant one of these to be good for the environment. Okay, so we got, yeah, I got 3 saplings. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's walk out of here now. Ooh, I could use that lilac. Let's get rid of the arrows and grab a lilac. Those are indefinite magenta dye, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's grab that in exchange for the arrows. Perfect. Again, you just bone meal these things and they give you the die in question. Okay, ow. My cat jumped up on me and his claws hurt. Kitty, you don't realize that you're hurting me, do you? Okay. You're very strange. Oh, I heard somebody. Yep. Alpacas. Okay. And you know what? Oh, hang on one second. My cat is just... There we go. Okay. I'd like to remember that the alpacas are here. If I had the ability to write in this book, I would just write a note. That's one thing I want to start doing, is I want to take a book and maybe a map with me more often that I can write down stuff. Let me just make a trail of torches maybe. That'll remind me that, and they're not alpacas, they're llamas, sorry. But bees, llamas, and other good things are beyond the birch forest by the extreme hills or mountain biome. Okay, and here we go. And this is the plain biome that we saw when we first landed from the nether portal. And do I want to check that out briefly? See if there's any bees down there, because that would be a lot more convenient than mine. And I definitely want to fix the invincibility. That does seem a bit unfair. Let me see if mobs even spawn. I mean, and see if they can hurt me. There's the portal, by the way, over there. I mean, I'd be shocked. We heard Endermen and stuff, so they must spawn. There's some bees. Okay, cool. So that's an even better and closer source of bees for me. And by the way, bees go in the hive at night, so if you have a silk touch item, in theory you can snatch them away. Up to 3 can fit in the hive, I believe. And I'm going to go ahead and breed these guys before they go in for the night. Just like having extra mobs around when possible. Grab that experience. These guys are kind of scary, aren't they? I mean, not really, but they could be. There's some peonies up there. Another resource I could use eventually. In theory, they fixed the bug that had the bees not sleep at night. And I feel like I'm living in a bug right now. Because there's no mobs spawning and I'm invincible. It feels like it's on peaceful mode, to be honest. But it's not. We checked. Maybe cycling through like that will fix it. Yeah, I feel like there's a bug right now. So what we might have to... Oh, nope, there's a creeper. Okay, let's just... I kind of want to see if he can hurt me. But I'd rather do it with something besides a creeper. There's a peonies I could grab. What can I get rid of in exchange for that? I'll get rid of the gold nuggets, I guess. Okay, he can hit me, but he can't kill me. He can't harm me. I can kill him, he can't hurt me. So I'm like invincible somehow. Which is weird and obviously not fair. So I think... Does my armor take damage, I wonder? Hard to say. You know, I wonder if something didn't happen when those pigmen were attacking me in the nether. I mean, obviously I was taking damage there. Boy, those bees still aren't going to their hive, are they? That bugs me. Well, we may have to, like, just commandeer them and put them in a glass cage somewhere in our castle. Oh, there, I took a damage. Wow, do I just have that much armor? I guess I have protection 3, protection 3, protection 2, protection 2. That's a lot of protections. Maybe I'm just that well armored that normal mob attacks don't really hurt me that bad. And maybe the feather falling boots are more effective than I imagined. I'd really like to have that glowstone, please. Alright, get rid of that. I guess I could have gotten rid of the shears too. I saw a bee really close over here. Where was he over here? Oh, we have a trader. That's weird. And he took an invisibility potion, of course, because it makes complete sense. Well, this was fun. I really could pretty much do this just constantly. It's always amazing that this game is still so fresh, or can be. But I really should get back to that portal, and the fastest way to do that would be to build a boat. But I really don't want to do that. So I guess I'll swim for it. While I'm swimming for it, and I'm going to end the episode when I get back home, I'll just tell you that we're getting some pretty advanced enchantments now, as you can tell, with the protection. And the sword is pretty powerful. We're starting to get access to most of the game's basic resources. We're having a fairly well put together nether hub. And, you know, so we're getting to the point in the vanilla game where you really want to start thinking about what are your long-term goals, what do you want to accomplish. We're also going to be thinking about farms as well. And one of the farms we want to make is a sugarcane farm. Another farm we want to make is an XP farm, but I don't have bamboo yet. And that is going to be a problem for an XP farm, because you want to smelt things with an infinite fuel source, and that is the main infinite fuel source in the game. So we're definitely going to still want to find some bamboo. We will probably have to do that some other time, maybe deeper inland or somewhere. But we did find a village, which is cool. We probably could spend some time building that up. Have a drowned here. Oh, he just completely biffed it there. This sword is pretty darn powerful, I will say that. We're also going to want to start getting more ender pearls so that eventually we can find the end fortress, or not the end fortress, the stronghold, which is going to have an end portal, which then will allow us to go to the end and kill the ender dragon. Whereafter we can, oh, there's a turtle. Where we can do some other things as well. Let me just steal this Enderman. See if I can convince him to come over here and fight me. Come on, buddy. There you go. Here we go. These guys will die a lot faster now with my amazing sword. If I can hit. And no ender pearl, but we'll take that experience. That's fine. Okay, so I'll head back to where we came from. And that's still working just fine, looks to be. Yeah, there's the broken one. And actually, maybe what I want to do is, like, just kind of chew that up a little bit so we can see this more easily. Yeah, whatever. Probably don't want to get rid of those. Wouldn't mind planting those mushrooms back down, though. Oh, if I put a, I could try to sleep in a bed in the nether. That'd be a fun lesson to demonstrate, huh? Just kind of put a few of these here and there so that we can have a semi-indefinite supply of those. Boy, this is going to be a really tough thing to navigate. We're going to have to go around it almost certainly. So I guess what we'll do is we'll have to come like through here. Okay, cool. Ooh, there's a big drop there. Gotta be real careful about that one. But let's head back to our main path here. Yeah, it's like almost like there's another portal over here somewhere, because we saw that one floating in the middle of nowhere. That doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. I feel like that might have been generated as part of a game bug, actually. Alright, well, this one's definitely unnecessary and seems like a bug. But this should take us home. Okay. Perfect. And let me just, oh, you know what? I completely forgot that I was gonna combine that book with my, pickaxe to get efficiency 5. It's also mending, so whenever I get experience like that, it helps repair my pickaxe. So that's the really cool thing about the mending enchantment. Okay, so we're gonna do this, right? So I'll turn it into efficiency 5. Efficiency 5, fortune 2, unbreaking 3, mending. The only thing that would make this pickaxe perfect would be the fortune 3 enchantment, which we're not in position to get yet. You get depth strider. That'd be all right actually. Should I do that? Let's do that. Oh, I can't even get it because I don't have 12. Never mind. Not that important. It'll stay there for us, by the way, too, until we enchant something, I think. Okay. I'm going to keep these tree saplings on me, except for the extra spruce there. I'm going to plant the flowers. Put the nether blocks away. I'll put the generic dandelions in there. And I'll plant these flowers down here. Oh, shit. Almost. Yeah, that feather falling, I think, is more effective than I realized. There we go. The tall flowers, we can make good use of those. I think this produces different dye, but I could be wrong. Just slightly different. Okay. And then for trees, let's just plant the trees over here by the oak tree farm, or whatever you want to call it. So let me just get rid of these. Boy, that's a nice fast axe as well, isn't it? Okay. So, you know, I have plenty of oak saplings. I'm not worried about oak right now. We're trying to get some new blood into the game here. So I'm going to put that one down. I'll put that one down. Okay. Let's put some other stuff away. Oh yeah, the cactus, right. I'll save one cactus. I'll put most of it in here, but just grab one piece of sand real quick. We've never really had that much sand in this playthrough. But I guess I'll just throw it right here for now until we build this out. It's decent, as good a place as any for a cactus, right? Okay, let's put these away, and then we'll go ahead and do treasure. Slowly building up some emeralds. Get rid of most of that stuff. Okay, I do have a buried treasure map. I wonder where that... Okay, so that's way... That's over by the desert, I think. In that little bay. That's a really cool map, actually. Save that for later. Okay. And then, is this... Do I... Yeah, okay. Magma cream I've been putting in there. Glowstone I've been putting in there. Gold, obviously. Hang on to that. Let's put the boots away. And then the jungle logs, I'm going to put somewhere where I can potentially use them at some point. I'm going to put them right there. We'll see if that sticks around, but for now it kind of feels okay. And we'll put these boots away. Okay. Well, I feel very good about that. I think that was a very, very productive day. Must have left my bed behind somewhere, huh? Did I leave it in the nether? I think I might have left it in the nether. Whoops. That's okay. Those are pumpkins, by the way. Okay. I can throw these in here. See how that works. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Vanilla Minecraft.